and he gets a late winner to confirm our place in Champions League next year.
Oh yeah!
Hello and welcome back to another episode of Mattov's English Journey, and welcome back to Leicester City, where in today's episode we have the chance to qualify for the Champions League. I cannot believe I'm saying that, but the end of the season has come. We are here and now. It's not been confirmed, it's still floating around, but with 2 wins today, we would guarantee it for ourselves, maybe even go a little bit higher. I mean, this season has been ridiculously competitive. The one season where we try and go on and try and qualify for the Champions League, and every single other team is playing just as good as us, apparently. I don't know what's gone on with that. The points tally that we're on 72 points after 36 games, that could win you a league, genuinely. Like in a bad season, that could win you a league. And if we were to finish on 78 points, that is a title winning tally, and the fact that that'll be what if we were to finish fifth place today and qualify for the Champions League, which according to the coefficient we will. We're so clear. England are really, really clear. If we were to finish fifth on 78 points, that'd be ridiculous. Comparing it to other seasons, so fifth place there, 66, 67, 64, 75. So this season was quite competitive actually. 63, 72, 70. So I mean, 78 points is going to be the highest tally in the past 10 years, which is absolutely is pretty insane, pretty very, very crazy. The teams involved in this final 2 games of trying to qualify for the different competitions that they want to include Newcastle, Leicester, us, Arsenal, Man United, and Liverpool. Liverpool and Arsenal were actually challenging for the title, but then they must have dropped off. I don't know what's happened to their form. If we take a look at the end of the season, they probably had a few rough games there, and then also Arsenal have had it much worse. To be fair, if we look at their schedule, they've just had losses and losses and draws by the looks of it, which is not good at all. We did deal them. I mean, if we had have taken the win in that game against them, not conceded that 85-minute equaliser, we would be in an amazing position right now. They would be on like what 72 points, we'd be on 74, and we'd be very, very clear at this point. We if we take a look at the schedule and how we've done recently, the point where we left it was after the second Arsenal game. So 3-2 win at home against Chelsea, a 1-0 loss against Sunderland. This one was a huge blow. Honestly, a very, very disappointing loss away from home against a Sunderland team we should be beating. But I guess we just have to move from that. I get that was probably the point which we dropped down from fourth place, which we've been holding for a while. But we finally dropped down back to fifth place, which we've been for most of this season. And if we were to finish there, that would probably be quite respectable. But we were fourth place for what's that, 6 weeks. Would have been nice to stay there, but I don't think we'll end up there. So that game did happen, a 5-3 win in a friendly, that because it was international break, I think, something like that. 0-0 draw against Tottenham, a 2-0 win away from home against Fulham, a 1-0 loss against Newcastle at home. We really needed a result from that. Didn't get it. Newcastle, one of the teams in and around this final 2 games of the season, so we probably should have got the result there. And then a 1-0 win away from home against Nottingham Forest. First game of the day at home against Aston Villa. So the curse hopefully should be broken. I've already played 1 game today, so it's not the first game on this game against Brentford, which we'll be playing today. So hopefully we can get that result, because if there's a day where we need it, it is in this episode. So Brentford away from home up first, and then after that the final day of the season, Crystal Palace at home. 2 wins would guarantee a Champions League football, and to get that would be absolutely remarkable. So let's get straight into it and go and see what we can do in this first game of the day against Brentford. So the team for this game against Brentford starts with Lebrovic in goal. We've got a backline of Vinicius, Riyad, Junior and Patterson, Belosi and Dewsbury Hall, and Meslick in the midfield. We've got Kalel on the left, Milosevic on the right, and Ty Clark up top. Kick off here in this game against Brentford, and within 30 seconds Brentford player has already been sent off. Rico Henry, their left back, he's gone already. And I mean, is he playing left back or right winger? Apparently Dewsbury Hall with that free kick, it's forced a huge save from Loon in there, who had an amazing game. I did mention it, amazing game, which was one of the only games to, it was one of the only teams to beat us, I should say. And Patson now from this corner has a chance to play a ball in, but nothing comes of that, and already chaos. Brentford have got to play the whole game without one of their players, and they're playing a 4-3-1-1, and we could really go at them down these wings. It could definitely benefit us this red card. And finally, we've been given a bit of luck, the curse is finally working our way, and hopefully, I mean, Brentford are probably still going to beat us with the fact they've got 10 men, but we really need to take advantage of it and use whatever we can with that red card advantage that we do have now. But Brentford are the ones who find themselves on the ball here, knocking it around a little bit down this left side, but no options ahead of that player there. Meslick has done well to dispossess. That player there was storming down this wing, trying to progress the ball. Patterson has played a ball over the top into the path of Milosevic, square to Ty Clark, and there we go. Simple as that, really. But I think it might be offside. But at least the curse is finally looking like it's going to break a little bit. I think that goal might be offside, but still some positive play, and we can be happy that we're starting the day well. 12 minutes gone in this game. Dewsbury Hall has tried to play Kalal through there, but nothing coming from it. I mean, I think you can really tell the fact that we're playing with the one extra man at the moment, because Brentford are just pretty lost at the moment, very disorganised, and we're putting up a lot of energy, a lot of spirit, because we know what's on the line. We need the 2 wins to, I mean, it would automatically confirm us into the Champions League, where we deserve to be. We've had a few bad results recently, but I definitely still think we deserve. I mean, it's not definite. I think it is just literally on paper. We deserve to be the team who gets in the Champions League. We've maintained 5th place as a minimum for pretty much all the season, 20, 30 weeks. We've been there, and I think we really do deserve to be up there, and we have to show that we deserve it by getting this result today. And yeah, if that's what we're doing, that's what we're doing, I guess. 15 minutes gone here off the back of that Brentford goal, which was always going to come. Milosevic is fouled in the box there, and if this penalty does go, he will have the chance to step up and tie up this game in a game where we need all 3 points. It's been such a competitive season where the tally that we're on, if we get 78 points, that is a title winning tally, and it's been pretty crazy that's what it's required to get minimum 5th place. Milosevic has the chance to equalise this game. He takes the penalty, calmly puts it away, and he makes it 1-1 in this game, and now we've got loads of time to try and find some more goals. The winning goal in this game to pick us up a huge 3 points. 40 minutes gone in this game. Brentford 0.04 xg, red card. We've had 1.27 xg, 2 shots on target, 5 shots, and Brentford are going to have another chance as well from that free kick. Luckily it does go over, and I mean, it's just crazy. The curse is genuinely, how is that possible every single time? And stuff like that happens when we need a result. We really need this win. It's not like the Champions League football on the line or anything, but no, clearly seeming to not have it, and it even makes it look like that I'm safe coming, but that's genuinely not the case. I wouldn't do it off camera, because it's just, why would I do it off camera? If anything, I'd do it on camera, but it's just crazy. Honestly, it's so crazy how it makes it seem, and I don't think it's that's the way it should be. I think we are deserving of getting this spot, and we need to find the goal if we do want to go and get go on to where we want to go on to. And I mean, with Brentford being on 10 men, we really need to go on and take advantage of that. But we'll have to see what we can do in this final 25 minutes here. 65 minutes gone in this game. Brentford on the attack once again. I mean, the only attacking chance we've seen is our penalty. That's literally it. What goes on? Seriously, Meslick now has won the ball back though. We might have a chance to create an attacking opportunity. Dewsbury Hall has gone out wide. Vinicius making a lovely run down this left side. He'll look to try and square it now. He's got men waiting in the middle. It's a lovely ball in, back post. Milosevic is waiting, and what a massive goal that could be from Milosevic to see us get into the Champions League. It's a lovely header at the back post, his 2nd goal of the game, and we've got 25 minutes now to defend this league, a huge away win, and secure us a big 3 points. 70 minutes gone here after the back of that goal from Milosevic. He might have another chance to get his 3rd goal of the game. It's Ty Clark instead of the back post, and it's forced in straight into the hands of Loon in there. I mean, if we were to bottle this now, I think the curse is well and truly with us all the time. It would be so annoying. A few changes to be made now though. I think defensive changes we need to look at. I'm going to bring on Tanganga at the back, and then I'll bring off Belosi for and Regbinham, see what we can do with that. Patterson down this right side, he'll Luke try and get a ball in. Milosevic on his hat-trick, as I said, Meslic played the ball in, Milosevic is there, he'll Luke try and square it in, it goes back to Patterson in the middle. Ty Clark is waiting, nothing comes of that, but it falls out to Dewsbury Hall. Vinicius on this left side plays it into Kalel, lovely shot, and that is the goal to seal us the 3 points. You think 18 minutes left in this game, it is going to be checked obviously, but if this goal does go, we can finally shift our focus to the final game of the season and the goal has been given, but we can now shift our focus to the final day of the season. 85 minutes gone, all changes made, all goals scored. I think we've finally rid of the curse that has been burdening us for so long. I mean, an away game like this, Brentford, as I said, that team who beat us off camera, and they might have delivered us our first loss of the season actually, or one of, if not the first one. It was such a bad loss. I do remember we were playing so well, and Lunin was just really good for them. It was a shame we couldn't get the goal, and today it's not been his day at all. We're going to get the full-time whistle gone, and we get a 3-1 win, and that is a huge result for us. Last day of the season, same job. We get another win, and we're qualified. Or maybe we already are. No, we're not. But anyway, this is we know the job. Another win, and we're on for Champions League football next season. So the team for this final game of the season against Crystal Palace, just a draw today would get us the Champions League football that we want from this season. It starts with Lebrovic in goal, backline of Vinicius, Riyad, Marcelo, Patson, Belosi and Dewsbury Hall and Meslic in the midfield, Kalel on the left, Milosevic on the right and Clark up top. Kick off here in this game against Crystal Palace. As I say, we just need the 1 point to get us over the line and get us into that Champions League football. And at the start of the season we said we wanted Conference League at a minimum because I inherited a squad that I thought was very, very good. It clearly has been good. 76 points. If we were to end on that, that is absolutely ridiculous, to be honest. That is just it's amazing, really. Like, you don't get that tally very often, and the fact that we might finish 5th place with that, I think it's very, very impressive, and hopefully it can get us over the line here in this game and get us to that Champions League football that we do want. Has that ball actually gone over the line? I don't think it has, luckily for us. I mean, it would be nice to end on the win, but I really just want to see us get over the line, get into Champions League football. And as I say, if we can get 76 points in the league, imagine what we could do in the Champions League. Obviously it's the league format and stuff like that, and we clearly are made for a league format. As you can see here, it's been extremely competitive, only 6 points separating 2nd and 6th, and it's been really, really close. I'm sure that gap might honestly get tighter, to be honest, but it's been really impressive. Dewsbury Hall with that free kick, it's forced to save from the Crystal Palace keeper, but it's been really, really good this season. And there's the question raised, could we even go on a title push next year? Because that tally is obviously exceptional, and if we can get that next season and better, and some of the teams might slack off, because the teams have just been amazing this season, but if they were to start slacking off a little bit and we pushed on a little bit more, obviously it's going to be much more difficult because you need to win a lot more games. You can't drop points as much as we have, and we honestly haven't dropped that many points at times in this season. You can't drop as much as we have at all if you want to win the titles. It's going to be very, very tough, but there's a chance we could go on and do it, and that could possibly be the goal. As we look for more ways to try and improve as a team, that could be another way that we could go on and do it. So hopefully it's something we consider, but I think the focus will obviously be on Champions League football. See how we can do in that, and then qualifying for it again is probably just as important, and see where we can go from there. We only get one shot at it, to be fair, so if we do get knocked out from the league phase, we cannot go down to the Europa League. Maybe that's for the better, maybe that's for the worse. I'm not too sure personally. I think it's for the I don't know, really. If we can do well in the Champions League, then we won't even be thinking about the fact that we would have wanted Europa League football, where maybe it would be a bit more suited for a team of our ability. But we've clearly qualified for it, so we clearly are able, looking like we can do a good job in it. So no reason why we can't go on and do something in there, and hopefully we can go and do something good, because it would be nice to have a good run in there, maybe even. You don't want to get too ahead of yourself, but think about going on and winning the whole thing. That would be pretty amazing, to be honest. But we still haven't got over the line, to be fair here. We don't want to concede in this game, and we don't really want to drop points either. That's not what we want. at all. 15 minutes left in this game, and I mean, Crystal Palace, I don't know what they've got in this game that they need. I don't know if they need a result, to be honest, but we don't want to gift them the win if we don't have to. Really, we are. Oh, is that goal just gone in? I thought it might have gone in then, but we don't want to gift them a result if we don't have to, because we still need a result in this game, and we want to be as relentless as we have been all season. There, Marcelo picking up that ball, he plays it to Patterson, he goes back to Lebrovic, switching it across to the other side. Tanganga now finds himself on the ball, he goes out wide to Paulo Sergio, who's on his return from injury, plays it to Paz, back to Tanganga, and Tanganga is known for, he likes to play these long balls over the top and when we don't need them. And Tanganga, what's he going to do from here? We don't need that ball at all. It's a nice ball from him straight back to him, and he might try it here now. To be honest, he's not really got, well, he has got options, but maybe he can't see the options as clear. Instead he does release it, and now we are playing some good football here. Carlos Andres played Ty Clark through one-on-one with the keeper, and he's put it wide of the post. So unlucky from him, and we've got 13 minutes to try and find a goal to. I mean, if we got a goal, where would we go? We wouldn't go top four. We'd finish fifth place finish. I would be really happy with that, to be honest. And if we drop points here, it'd be a bit disappointing. But ultimately, at the end of the day, we're going to get over the line and get what we want from this season, which is going to be Champions League football. Bit of an overachievement, to be honest, because we wanted that Conference League football at minimum, but it's remarkable. I mean, I don't think I've said that in this whole time, but it's absolutely remarkable the fact that we've been able to get to this point. And yeah, next season we're in store for some very big things. I mean, we still have a chance to find the goal in this game. Crystal Palace are going to try come on the attack though. First chance all game, but Dewsbury Hall has cut them off there. Tanganga on the ball now. He's got next to him, it's Belosi in there, and now across the line it is Marcelo Jr. He might play into the midfield where Carlos Andres waiting from deep. He switched it to Dewsbury Hall into Clark, and Clark might set Paz off, and Paz is through on goal. It's into the path of Eregbenham. Instead he has the shot, and he gets a late winner to confirm our place in Champions League next year. And what a poetic way to end this season. We're going to win after all. It's a lovely finish. We're going to win at home at the King Power. We're going to top off what has been a season of our dreams, to be honest. Full-time whistle goes here. We're going to go back to the dressing room. You know, praise all the boys for what we've done here, and have a look of that at the confirmation that we have made Champions League football next season. If we go back here, 5th place finish it is, 78 points, 38 games played, and we're going to get Champions League football. I know it says we get Europa League at the moment, but if we take a look at the coefficients, I'm not sure. I think it is here when I did it one time. You go here, Nation Club coefficients. Yeah, England first place, very clear on 20. Where do you check actually? It's coefficient for. Yeah, we're well clear anyway. We're first for a reason. We're going to get Champions League football. We have done it. We've tied with Liverpool, 1 point behind Arsenal, 1 point behind Man United. What a competitive season it's been. 24 wins, 6 draws, and just 8 losses. It has been an exceptional season from everyone involved, but more importantly from us. And next season, we're going to be back in the Champions League. So once again, thank you for watching. If you did enjoy that video, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe. I'll leave you with this little tune, and I'll see you again tomorrow for some Champions League football. Thank you. Bye bye.